on. Turn this shit off.
Specify where he came from. Why you know that? Oh, okay. As long as you know.
I'm my root. So what I'm saying is, if y'all cannot disprove identity by descent, you gotta chill, bro. You talking about 3% and you don't know what you're saying. That's why I'm bringing up 3%. That's why I wanted you to explain.
But that immigrant ass nigga up here trying to nigga got a whole motherfucking accent.
He's on y'all side, bro. We beat him up on not a show. He's on y'all side.
Yeah, and you brought this nigga here for nothing.
So the
Just
point
like
I'm
you brought
saying
yourself here for nothing.
You looking at y'all because you
get a lot, man.
Why would you bring up numbers and then duck? I'd rather talk to A1.
I'm not ducking. I'm just repeating to you what the other nigga in the short bus was saying when I'm driving. Motherfucking school bus.
I actually
like niggas drooling on each other. Babbling.
Time and I can't talk about what's on the screen. I know what y'all do.
Bro, you already been discredited. You brought an African to show his African DNA to prove that we was out.
I ask you again, can you please moderate this so I can stop wasting my time? I'm not trying to be up here wasting y'all time. My shit'll take 4 minutes, bro. Y'all spreading my shit out to 25 minutes because this nigga filibustering. The point I'm making is, can somebody disprove DNA based off of anything besides?
And that's a whole different concept of DNA studies.
That's why I was saying it's IBD and IBS, but I don't agree with the dating that you said. It goes back further with IBD, and then once it gets back far enough, it turns into IBS, where you can only say these people share common genetics, but you can't say this person was your great grandfather. So when niggas
what would be the common genetics? Like, what would it be, skin or hair or what?
It means they might be. Some of them is identical, some of them is not. So I don't think we're disagreeing in that part, but you saying that it's only a generation. That's not what science is. Science it go back 13 generations before it turns into an iffy situation. Even then, they have some of them tests that say it's 67% to higher in certain cases, and it'll be a descendant rather than a population. It's just the further you go back, the less likely is the chance. That's what they say.
So you got the names of cousins over there that tested you, bro? Awesome.
Yes, bro. I got cousins in Algeria and Brazil and UAE. And,
name 10 of them. Name 10 of your cousins. I can name my cousin. I got my cousin Whitney, Camille, Juana, Toya, Tavis, my cousin Sean, my cousin Sheeta, my aunt Aunt Carol, my uncle Riley, my cousin Leah, her son Ramon. You know, shit like that. Whatever. So that's history.
yeah, I can just really look at him on the random list. That was
name real.
Conversation we had. Give me 2 seconds. I'll show you 3 on the screen.
You should have that on top of your dome.
Hey, so let's get back into this IDD shit, bro. All right, so this how the equation works, right? And listen to how this shit play out. Since 1 minus 1/2n greater than 1, and 1 minus fi go. To 0, and f goes to 1 at a rate proportional to the inverse of the population size. That is, all alleles in the unique population eventually become identical by descent from a single allele present in the original population. Inbreeding is complete. So once again, they go back to the nigga, we're all humans. We basically are genetically the motherfucking same. So I don't even get why people running with that, bro. That shit is pseudo as fuck.
True, you read the word eventually, but you told me generation. How did you go from a concrete term to an abstract?
Well, that's when we start breaking down. That's when we start breaking down the equation to explain it outside of that generation. It's just like right now, nigga, they saying, like how the white lady said, we all cousins, regardless if we like it or not. Why? We all human. That don't mean, nigga, that don't mean that y'all should.
Yeah, but that's all these.
That's population shit, bro. That shit is not yellow.
That's what I'm saying. What you're saying is actually saying I'm saying. I told y'all there's differences between identity by population and identity by descent. Identity by descent goes back further than you give it credit for. I'm telling you.
Well, identity by it goes to identity by population. I'm looking at this right.
Identity by population is identity by state. That's what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing. IBD is IBS. IBP is IBS. It's just a separate. You know how you might want to do that again, the same church.
Yeah, but all this shit is bullshit. The only facts is the small facts that's remain, which these can alter based off of other research. But the facts remain is nobody knows where human origin is originating. Science cannot completely definitively tell you where human origin comes from. So nobody should be illustrating it as if they do or attaching it to other facts.
I'm just proving that this works to prove who you descend from, who you related to. And I can prove I'm descend from and I'm related to West, East, and Central Africa.
I'm saying nobody. I come in ain't pulling on nobody from America.
It is. Right. I got. It is pulling hella people in America. I got over 4,000 American medicine.
In North America,
how many matches do you have in Africa?
In Africa, I got it's only got like 17. Like 1700.
Most of your matches are in America.
I actually have.
Them unsigned matches, how that they work, they unsigned.
Do you know how the database works?
Yeah, we talk them unsigned.
I'm only talking to you, bro. I don't know who other people talking to.
You asked me what I know how the database works. I'm a doorman.
Yeah, how do you know how the database works?
Shit.
So if my people ain't put their data in there, I won't match to all my people. I gotta go to all the databases, tap in. I told the story earlier about I got some.
I know that, and that's my point. The vast majority of people, right, haven't took the test in America, right? Matter of fact, that's probably the least amount of people that has the test. Now we know that the Human Genome Project spent a lot of time in Africa mapping out this Human Genome Project. So a lot of people after has been tested. A lot. They spent a lot of time, a lot of investment, a lot of money, a lot of efforts testing people in Africa. Did you know that?
Right, and I haven't taken the test they took. So what you're saying explains what I'm saying. So they take tests like African Ancestry, or they take the 23andMe test. Those are the highest. Those are the two highest.
Man, don't read to your doctor, man. Quit trying to sell it. The Human Genome Project is attached to both Rick Kittle's African Ancestry, 23andMe, and Ancestry.com. It's all in the same project.
None of those databases is tied together. They literally.
Yeah, the information is getting released to all those databases. So what I'm saying is to accumulate an accurate opinion, we know for a fact there's been more testing, more effort, more investment into testing people in Africa. That's a fact.
Testing
why is it less connections with people in Africa?
Did you just hear what I said?
People they have the less investment in.
Hey, Peter, you just hear what I said? That's not true. I just told you I didn't take an African ancestry test.
No, I said ancestry.
I didn't take an ancestry DNA test either. So that's what I'm saying. You're making my point. So there's only 3 tests that mainly Africans have taken. So that's why I'm waiting on my DNA results from ancestry DNA to see what I'm.
Listen, I'm about to say, a couple weeks ago when you first said it, you said you took your ancestry DNA test. Am I correct? You took like 3 or 4 of them.
I took my heritage. I took my heritage and I took ancestry.
I'm just saying particularly what you told me online. I got the video. You said you took
already back
Ancestry.com and that you would be getting it back. So when you started seeing that you got the results back, I'm assuming it's what you told. Correct?
I've already got my heritage results. I've already put them on the screen. I'm still waiting on the ancestral DNA results. This is why it helps you if you pay attention. You know what I'm saying? It helps.
I know that, but I'm still saying like that's cool. Still, even though you're finding genetic markers for a lot of people in America, you're finding whatever in Africa, that doesn't explain that you come from Africa. You're not explaining that we're African. Right? You look at it like that.
You in America.
You can look at it like, oh, well, these people in America got an African connection. Or you can look at it as, oh, those people in Africa has an American connection. So what I'm saying is, I'm not disagreeing with your data, Lucky Gus. But what I'm doing, but what I often see you guys do is attack theory. The working module that scientific community has peer reviewed on, called the Out of Africa theory, attached to your data and your facts.
Show me how I attach that because
I'm not saying that you did just now. I'm saying that's most often what you do when you will open up and reiterate and say, oh, well, these DNA tests show that we come from Africa. See, this is why you got genetic markers here. This is why you got genetic markers there. You're alluding to the fact that the Out of Africa theory is fact. That's why you
that's actually not what I'm doing, right? Because I'm not even going back that far. I'm
I
trying
know that.
to
I know that right now.
now.
I know that right now. I'm saying in other situations, in other conversations, on you.
No, if you, I'm telling you, I never. You're going to put a record because that's why I always told you I'm not the same one when y'all be having that conversation.
Well, let me ask you this on the record. Does DNA tell you that you come from Africa?
My DNA, yes, it tells me that I come from Africa. Yes.
Okay, can you explain to me how it is that you come
That's
from
my
Africa?
DNA. Yeah, I'm African by descent. That's how I know.
What percentage? What is the percentage?
57%.
You're 50% or 57% North African. You're 57% what African?
So I'm 57% African between the sub-Saharan populations of Sierra Leone, Nigeria, North Africa, and Kenya.
All right, now can you prove to me that the population that they're testing right now, they tested the modern population, not the ancient population, right?
I got my shit against ancient population too.
Okay, I can show you a white